Hello everyone, and welcome back to Talisman Digital Edition. Since last we played, the leaderboard has gotten quite a few new people on it. The numbers have grown quite rapidly. I unfortunately have been busy and unable to participate as much as I would like in those numbers. Talisman Island and Alpha Diode, recognizable names, keeping their standing quite well. R-Man, currently holding the lead with 93,102 points. We are number 526, essentially having gained no points since last time. I have tried to record a few games. Unfortunately, they have been either buggy, as this is a buggy game, or very unfortunate in that I have died over and over and over. I think we will try a game with a troll. Needn't roll in the crags unless you wish to. Rolling a 6 for your move allows you to regenerate a health instead of moving. Quite handy. Very high strength, very low craft, very high lives, very low fate. So I think we will... Okay, we do have a health thing equipped. That's my only one so far. And we'll go against a random. Now, before we get too far, a bit of channel news. I got my first subscriber. Cat in my cords. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for subscribing. It really made my day to see that come up, and I appreciate it. I hope we can continue to bring the same quality of content. And let's see, what else? I got a new mic. I don't know if you guys can tell. I hope so. Or at least I hope so if it's good. Kind of a stand-up desk mic rather than the... Guide, fine. Rather than the headset mic that I was using prior. I think the quality is going to be better, but we'll find out. So we are, of course, against a ghoul here. He's very low strength, pretty high craft for a start. This ogre is going to beat him up and take his lunch money. Let's see. In the last game, where I tried the troll fairly successfully, against a sorceress, the sorceress attempted to beguile and just stayed there forever, failing to roll the die. I'm hoping nothing like that happens this game. An 8, very cool. Shouldn't be too difficult at all. An 11. And he can't win. Take that, you damn dirty ape! Okay. And we can go pick that up. Will that be a turn-in? Oh, there's a bug. I couldn't cancel out of that. All of the controls are for him now. But it allowed me to do... Okay. More things potentially to report. He did get a spell. And I don't think that that will help me at all. Oh. No, he is the one that sells. Okay, cool. Potentially good. I do want that. I should be able to take it fairly easily. So we'll move that way. A healer. He will heal up to 2 lives per visit, free of charge. Unfortunately, I suppose to some extent, we are not low any health. He is going to be safe in the forest. And we will back up a little bit. I don't want to go to the graveyard. It does me really no good. Oh, okay. I guess. I have no objects, so I'll take it. But basically, it makes you neutral if you're not already neutral. And you can kill spirits, which might be very good if, for instance, I draw... Does a demon count as a spirit? I hope so, because if we draw one, we can't do anything about it. So let's move over there towards the... talisman, okay. Towards the mob that we want. The ghoul, of course, engages in psychic combat. Okay, what's he doing? Oh, an imp is teleporting him to the forest, okay. Where he fights a forest brigand, which will, again, beat him up and take his lunch money. Which will be defeated by him, is what I meant. So, let us see, a 6, missing the 2 squares that would actually be beneficial. Thanks, game, I appreciate it. A magic stream. Okay, very good. We do need more strength. He could engage us in psychic combat and win easily. And it looks like he is going to. Okay. We would have needed a maximum roll to even that up. I don't think it's worth using my only fate. He's probably going to take our talisman. That's fine. He's not going to do anything with it, so I'm okay with it. And a 6. Not what I wanted, but I'll stay on this side. A goblin, fine. We should basically auto-kill it. Not quite. It could have evened it up with a maximum roll, I think. On the other hand, I also wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. I just know that it could have been closer than I would like. He fights a goblin. Much closer than our own combat. And the goblin rolls for crap. And he kills it. Okay. You go, ghoul. He took it as a follower, not a trophy, so he can add 2 to his strength anytime he wants. Okay, this isn't really what I wanted. That's gain craft. I don't particularly care to, so we'll go this way. I like gambling to some extent, but not when it's only craft to be gained. I do need some craft, don't get me wrong. I would like to gain it in other ways. Okay, so we're going to miss a turn. He is of evil alignment. He did not take the mercenary. I suppose we could. Oh, a demon. He can't win against that. That is awesome. Okay. And since we have the cross, I wonder if we can insta-kill it. An interesting proposition. Okay, do I have... I don't have a sword. That would be beneficial. That would leave me with a gold. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. So let's get it. A sword. Continue and purchase. Basically the same thing. I think the continue button is unnecessary. So, let's move along. This is, of course, the interim update after the 3rd update. Online play should be coming within the next week, I believe. But I haven't checked the Steam discussion in which that was mentioned, so it may have changed while I wasn't looking. More strength for us. Encounter and turn. I am really looking forward to online play. I feel that playing against the AI is not helping my game at all. Okay, do I want... the mercenary. He didn't take it, and I don't particularly care to. Honestly, I don't need it. Unfortunately, if I don't, it uses up this square. Okay, I'll take it. I'll get some more gold from somewhere. Where was I? I was saying something. He's gonna take a follower. Balls! Okay, what are you gonna take? The guide. No, the gnome. No, the guide. The guide. Or the mercenary. Fine. Just not that. Okay, cool. So he did in fact take our guide. I wasn't that thrilled about the guide anyway. As I was saying, I think playing against the AI doesn't improve my game a whole lot. It has the potential to, but I don't think it is. Okay, we take that. Very cool, we can trade. I feel like I'm playing against the board half the time. There's a 7-point trade. And not really the other player. They just stay out here. If they happen to land on you, they'll attack you. That's about it. Okay, let's try here. Get a 5 or a 6. Not bad. We're at a 10 strength in combat. But I don't know if I actually want to move there. I want to take advantage of this stream while it's here. And back to the discussion, we lose a life. Playing online against real people that make decent decisions will improve my game far more than this. A Fountain of Wisdom. Okay, I'll take it. For instance, the pacing of moving from outer to inner to middle, or is it outer, middle, inner? Anyway, crossing the stream and moving into the door. The pacing of that is something that I'm not terribly good at. I generally try to wait until I have about 12 of my chosen stats so that I can basically make it if I want to. Because they don't run for it. There's no impetus for me to sort of rush there. So, online play will be interesting. I feel like my game will be rushed for a little bit until I get more into the way that different people play. A unicorn! So cool! 1 to strength and craft. He has already stolen... Excuse me. He has already stolen my minion. He took the guide. Okay. And so he doesn't have that anymore. He can't take my unicorn away. The Wraith beats him up, taking away another of his health. We could make a run for the strength route. If we go this way, there is no craft involved. We don't have a talisman. We do have 2 swords. We should gold one of them. We could get a spell for gold that we don't have. Okay. Let's just draw then. It'll be fine. We get a gold anyway. Now we should go over there and get a spell. He gets an orb. Now I want to beat him up and take that. I don't really want to fight that thing. I think we could cross it away, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to. A mule. Very cool. Could definitely use those. He's going to go for the craft. Very well. Give me a 6. That's not a 6. Okay, draw 2. Almost as good. A strength 3 and a craft item. We'll just skip the hobgoblin. We don't even need it. Take the grail, and there we are. How close are we? 6. Okay, the very next thing is going to give us a trophy. Hopefully it's a... I don't think there are any strength ones, are there? Anyway, doesn't even matter. We will, of course, go for the strength over the craft. Encounter that. Very good. We are at 11, 12 in combat. Unfortunately, the problem with this route is dice with death. Truly random. I will, in fact, take that craft now. Thanks for saving it for me. Dice with death is really the hard part. By the time you get to this, it doesn't really affect you at all. Since you roll 2 dice for the werewolf's strength, if you get double 6s, it's basically die roll against die roll. Which isn't that bad, to be honest. So, I feel good about the craft situation as well, unless we run into demons or something. Oh, good. It'll take 0 spells away. Okay. I could easily make a run for the middle, is basically what I was saying. Sorcerer, he gets a spell. Okay, that is slightly worrying, but not overly so. I'm certainly not fighting that demon, so let's try to fight a farmer. Okay. I didn't want to miss that turn, even though it wouldn't have mattered in the grand scheme of things, because this guy's just going to bump around on the outside forever. Once I get in here, he will try to pass the sentinel, but it will do him no good, because he can't win, because he has 2 strength. In the interim update, I think... Encounter that guy. Good. Trophies. 9. Do I really want to trade 9? Yeah, that'll give me 12. Strength. Which means I don't really even have to roll die at the door. I do here, but it puts me in a good position to do so. Anyway, once I go in here and try to move around, he will try to join me, but he will be unsuccessful because this is not a very good way to do it. He can't pass the sentinel. So basically he needs to get an axe and forge a raft if he wants to come join me. Draw 2, a phantom, first evil character, which is not us, and a siren, which basically does nothing. Okay, wasted turn. I will, however, take the remaining strength. Very good. That's the last of it. I think we got all of it, but he might have gotten 1. No, he did not. We got every single strength there. The dragon's going to beat him up. He's going to orb the dragon. That's what I meant. And a magic portal could take him to the plane of peril. Okay, and he has a talisman. Crap. Well, he's not going to be able to pass either of those, so he's probably going to run like a scared little runny person. As well he should. We will go to the Mystic and gamble and be ignored. Fine. He will run. He orbs the Wraith, and a storm causes everyone in his region to miss a turn. Fortunately, that is not us, and I do, in fact, want to buy 1 fate for my 1 gold, and pass into this bit here. We should be able to defeat the Sentinel. 16 and 10. Haha, take that, Sentinel! And in we go. Another bug. You have to zoom in or out and back in to recenter on your character. A water bottle, a poltergeist, and a princess. The poltergeist is annoying. We will have to go back across the bridge. I like the water bottle, potentially, and the princess is meh. Since we have a mule, we don't need to discard anything. And it's his go. Is he going to stay here? Okay, he is. I half expected him to move back to this outer ring. Shadow, he should kill easily. Indeed he does. Okay, it doesn't really get him anything though. This is really, really annoying. A ghost? Okay. Where goes it? To the graveyard. Okay. Doesn't particularly matter at this point in the game. Haha. He does have some gold. I would have just paid this guy off. A hermit. Oh, I completely forgot in all of these turns that I need a talisman. I don't have one. He gets a spell. Fine, and a rune sword. Don't particularly care. But he has a talisman. I want a talisman. I think we see where this is going. Ha ha ha. Hello, Mr. Ghoul. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Take off every zig. Okay. Good. We get a talisman. And honestly, I'm willing to take the life. Oh, come on. He's going to take my object. Take my sword. Okay, well, now we have to go get another talisman. Fine. Okay. He is within my reach again. He probably doesn't have another acquisition. And I'm going to beat him up again. Encounter. Character. We really don't need to roll here. I don't know why he gets a chance to. Our minimum roll beats his maximum roll by a lot. So, I would again like a talisman. Por favor. Go back to your graveyard, ghoul. Okay, he's probably there. Yes, indeed. He gets some gold. Fine, good. We will bump out here. Get rid of our poltergeist, and go to the plane of peril, exactly where I wanted to go. Okay, the game is soon to be over. Excuse me. And he gets a talisman. Okay, fine. Now our strength route is here. I definitely don't want to try the craft route. 9, 13, we stay here. Very good. He might try coming after us, but it will do him no good. Dice with death. This is the part that hurts. He gets 6 total. Oh, oops. I derped on that one. I thought I was rolling for me. That's way better, though. He gets a 4. We get a 6. Had I not used my fate, that would have been even. Oh. Oops, I had him backwards as well. Okay, whatever. Doesn't even matter. He gonna move in here? No, he's not. He couldn't pass the door at this point anyway. I think we will try this again. Who rolls first? Roll 2 dice for yourself and to... Okay, I see. Okay. 8 and 5. Yay! You have beaten death. You may leave on your next turn. That was way better than some of my prior experiences. In one game, I literally killed myself on the dice with death square. He orbs the dragon, a wise move, and he gets an alchemist. All of his objects will soon be gone. Because he's kinda dumb. They theoretically fixed that in some of the latest patches. A strength 6. Okay, we don't even need to fight it. Where they will turn fewer things into gold. He gets a prince. Fine. Won't help him once I start casting this spell. And is he going for the healer? No, he's going to pay a... He's going to lose a lot. That was a stupid thing to do. Okay. Apparently he's as smart as he looks. And we start casting. He loses a life. Boom! Command spell. He can counterspell it if he has one. So we only need to do that 3 more times. And the game is won. Nine, that's not a bad thing. I don't remember what it is. A spell. Okay, fine. I don't think any spell is going to drastically affect the outcome of the game. He lives for this turn. Are you going to lose another life? Dumb. Okay, roll another. A 6, he loses another. Boom. I think I mentioned in a previous video how it took forever to do that. For the thing to come up and such. And then I realized that it was for this bit, so he could counterspell and whatnot. So, my bad. That was less stupid than I thought it was. Okay, no bad things. I think that's 2 guides for him. He stole my other one. And he needs to drop something, so he will drop the thing he just picked up. Roll. And there we are. The game is won. Come on. Come on. Boom. Player 2 lost a life. AI has been killed. Winner. I am winner. I will admit the victory seems a bit hollow against the AI. And here we go. Battle Master. Poltergeist Exorcist. Pied Piper. Strongest, of course. Trophy Master, cool. PvP Master, even though that's not really true. Spent the most gold. It took me a while to realize that they were actually giving things up here. And winner! We gained a level. Select 1 runestone card to keep. Health. Trade in strength trophies at 6. Ooh, that's quite good. That's tempting. That's very, very tempting. I don't care for the never miss a turn when you roll a 1. That's so infrequent that I don't feel it needs to be runestoned away. Only toaded for 2 turns is quite good, but if you get toaded, you're kinda hosed. It's difficult to come back from that, so I'm going to go with that one. Cool. Very nice. And there's another game. Overall, the troll I feel very strong. Admittedly, I think that the ghoul is somewhat weak as well, and it was not played to its fullest by the AI. I am more curious as to how this would do against, say, a warrior. Or an assassin. An assassin could be very, very bad. Anyway, I don't know. He's pretty strong. I like him as a character. Let's see if that... It did kind of drastically modify our position. We were in the 500s before. We are now in 329. Okay, there we are. Which is so many pages down. Many, many, many. So, anyway. One day we will be up here. Assuming, of course, that we can play a sufficient amount. But that's... Oh, cool. They took away the resume game when you win. Okay, not bad. Not a bad change. Let's equip that power. You gain strength quickly. Okay, cool. Very nice. Okay, that's just last character played, I guess. We are level 3. That was very good for us. And again, looking forward to online play. They might swap out the leaderboard at that point. Part of me hopes they do because I'm pretty far behind. But we'll see. That's all for this time on Talisman Digital Edition. See you next time.